G'day guys, MF West here, and today I'm going to be talking about the 7.1 Unholy nerfs. Let's be honest guys, but before we talk about negative shit guys, 3,000 subs. Whoop whoop! Thank you so much for the freaking subs guys. I just can't wait to keep creating more content for you guys, and there is plenty more on the way. Alright guys, so I'm gonna be freaking blunt. For the past 2 to 3 weeks I've been monitoring the nerfs that actually happened to Unholy. And it's just one specific nerf, but this one specific nerf is going to really fuck us hard. Okay, so as it stands, DKs are getting no real buffs overall. Nothing really. There's a lot of speculation still because the Blizzard guys who are in charge of the 7.1 patch notes said we're still doing a lot of fine tuning. So everything I'm saying here could be wrong, but we're 2 weeks away from the patch. I just want to address what the issue is right now. Maybe even hopefully a Blizzard representative will watch my video and actually understand how bad that nerf will be. Alright guys, so the actual nerf regards to our Necrotic Strike. Now you guys must be thinking, why would they touch Necrotic Strike? Good question guys. Let me just read the current Necrotic Strike, okay? It's going to be on the screen now. A vicious strike that deals 50,850 plague damage and converts one festering wound into a necrotic wound, absorbing the next 152,682 healing received by the target. Okay, so the idea would be you use this, it's very effective in Arena at creating pressure when healers are in CC, swapping targets, pressure and kill potential. It makes Unholy unholy. It's what, when I think back in Cataclysm, like what makes an Unholy Death Knight in Wrath, Necrotic Strike is the go-to spell. Now guys, here on the screen it's going to be the new change to Necrotic Strike. A vicious strike that deals 150% of weapon damage, up from 50, play damage, and inflicts a necrotic wound, absorbing the next 1000% of AP, healing received by the target. So guys, and then at the end it says tier 5 PvP talent, 1 rune, melee range, instant, 45-second cooldown. What the fuck? 45-second cooldown. Why? Why Blizzard? Why put this ability on a 45-second cooldown? So guys, someone actually did the math. I was doing a lot of research, and 1000% of AP is roughly 2 stacks. So when we use this ability, it's going to basically apply 2 stacks of Necrotic Strike. 2 stacks of Necrotic Strike on a 45-second cooldown. That is useless. What are we going to do before, as the target's getting low? Okay, I'm going to use my Necrotic Strike PvP talent ability. Bam. That's completely useless. Okay, it's going to hit harder as well, but honestly, guys, 150% of weapon damage. Even if they compensated the amount of weapon damage, it still would be shit. We need to have that thing on a spammable cooldown. Yeah, it really sucks, guys. Okay, as it stands, I'm not going to say that it's going to come out yet. Because all the official 7.1 patch notes, it's not actually included. But the thing is, it's a spell change. It won't really be in the patch notes. Spell changes aren't necessarily always in the patch notes, so that might not always be true. But guys, if Necrotic Strike's not available, what do we got to choose between? Reanimation and Unholy Mutation? No, Necrotic Strike is the go-to ability in this level. Yeah, that really hits harder, guys. And that brings me to say, what happens to Unholy? Well, guys, we lose a lot of pressure in terms of how much pressure we can deal out against teams. I mean, we're not as strong. We're not going to be anywhere near as strong. And that brings the question to Frost. Is Frost viable? Frost is receiving a minor nerf, but from their recent buffs, they are actually, if this goes through, Frost will be in a better position unless, I mean, if you're good at Unholy, you're always going to prefer it over Frost, but guys, Frost will probably be stronger. It's got better burst, it's got, I mean, the survivability is not as good, but better cleave damage, but survivability is a DK problem overall. Let me just talk about a positive thing about the patch notes that might happen. That is Death Advance. Now, I think you guys will remember that ability. That is what a lot of people played in Holy 4 because of their passive mobility buff. Guys, we used to have a passive mobility buff. Cannot remember the number for the life of me, but yeah, it actually gave us like kind of like rogues have just running around we were much faster, and they removed it in Legion, which actually made it a lot more clunky and reliable upon freaking Wraith Walk, which is a pretty average mobility spell, let's be honest. Okay, guys, so a lot of people are speculating they've seen Death Advance in the patch notes for 7.1 as a spell added back, but like I said, there's still 2 weeks left. But if it does go through, that could help us a lot in the mobility department, and I think would honestly make Unholy, you know, still strong-ish. But guys, the Necrotic Strike nerf is pretty bad. Yeah, I really do hope it gets fixed. I mean, I've been looking at the forums every day, and Blizzard have not been noticing or responding to anything to do with people's, you know, cry for helps or anything. So guys, looking pretty bleak right now, but hopefully it does not go through. Let's cross our fingers. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I just wanted to give you guys, like, you know, kind of like an informative response. Hope you guys can either cry yourself to sleep or figure out a solution to the problem. Alright guys, have a good day. Peace out guys.